Do you not know what opening to study, or you're having trouble choosing an opening to play? Then the pirc defense is probably the best option for you. The pirc defense is very similar to the King's Indian, and it starts when your opponent goes e4, and as black you play d6. Usually your opponent's going to play d4, and you're going to play knight f6, and you're going to notice that it looks very similar to the King's Indian setup, except you haven't fianchetted your bishop yet. So usually your opponent's going to protect their pawn. You go g6, and as white, there's usually two options here. You can play f4, the Austrian attack, and if you're playing against this as black, you're trying to prevent e5. Or you can just play the classical variation. And you can play this opening against any responses. So you don't have to study that much. And usually if your opponent goes e5 early, you can always just go knight fd7, and now you have two pieces attacking that, and they're most likely going to lose that pawn. It's usually not a good move early for the opponent to play e5. So for the ideas of the pirc defense, later on, first off, you're going to want to castle before you do anything. Play a castle. And usually now you're going to want to play either e5 or c5. Both of them are good moves. You can also just develop this knight first and then play e5 for something like this, let's say. Like that. Takes, takes, and now you should be fine. And usually, if they trade queens, you get the open file. And the reason that I like playing this opening is because you can play it against almost any response. If they don't put their knight there, let's say they play something like this, it's still fine. No matter what your opponent does, you can still just do the exact same ideas and play the exact same moves. So it's good. It's a good opening to study if you're having trouble choosing an opening, or you just want an easy opening to play without having to remember any lines or anything like that. Anyways, that would be it for this video. Thank you for watching.